Hi, welcome. So, I've already actually recorded this video, but the problem is the microphone didn't work. So, I've got to re-record it again. This time you're going to be hearing my voice. I'm sorry about that. So, I actually, unfortunately, broken the rules of my own channel where I usually like going into the slots not knowing what's going on because it's always a mark of a great slot design if you, the player, can pick it up as we go and we don't have to look at the pay table, we don't have to be like, oh, what on earth is this going on? So, unfortunately, I know everything about this slot, so I'm not going to lie to you and pretend we're going to do this all over again. That wouldn't be right. So what we're playing today is we're playing Hell Chef from Kalamba Games. And what can I tell you about it right away? So, first of all, it's got this thing called the Golden Bet Nitro on the right here. This allows you to add like an anti-bet to enable faster free spins. And what I liked about it was it adds more rows. So what we'll do, we'll go straight into activating the extra row. So as you can see now, it's gone from being 6x4 to 6x5. It's a ways game, and what we have is their K-Cash feature in this. So the pigs, although they don't have it now on them, we'll turn off the lightning bolts, I'm going too fast. They'll have token pays on them, right? Or scatter pays, money pays, whatever you want to call them, cash pays. Now, in the base game, they'll only pay if they're consecutive. There's no line pays associated. So, like now, if you're looking at the screen, you're like, oh, okay, pig's definitely the top symbol, and it's going to be stacks of them, and it's going to be crazy. No, it's not like that. We've got standard rules as well in there, and we've got some assorted other food-related items. So we've got a fish, a steak, and some sausages. We've got the devil in the top right corner, doesn't do anything, just there for aesthetic. I thought he was going to do something, but he doesn't. So what we'll do is we'll start playing. We'll give it a spin just so you can see. Yes, okay, cool. So we've triggered it straight away. This is excellent. So, oh, this is insane! Straight away! Oh, so close! Almost on the first. Okay, so that's just crazy. That's really crazy because I wasn't actually expecting that to happen. Okay, so nearly 100 times better than the first go. So as you saw, they were consecutive, and they paid the cash price, and it goes up on the reel. So obviously you're going to see less of them on like 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, it looks like it grows exponentially. It's pretty crazy. Hopefully we'll trigger the free games and we'll be able to see what's going on. Now, the simple pays, like a lot of games these days, don't actually really pay anything. The money seems to be all in that K-Cash, and it's all in the feature if we can trigger the feature. In the previous video that I made for this, I had an outrageous feature, which would have been such a great example for you guys to see. Unfortunately, I was muted. I didn't realise that. So maybe you'd have enjoyed it more. Who knows? But yes. So now let's just hope we trigger the feature. So when I first actually started playing this, I should say, I didn't realise what the golden bet thing did. I just ignored it because it was set by default to be in the middle. That bonus symbol that you see on reel 2, that was always there. That was always stuck there. I was like, is this broken? Am I going to have to refresh? Am I going to have to notify the team to be like, hey guys, played your wonderful new slot, but this happens? And then I realised, oh, it's this thing, and if you turn it off, then that symbol goes away. It's a very interesting way of doing it that you basically lose a way by having it stuck there. It's an interesting idea. I'd love to know the history behind it, of like why they made that design choice. It's pretty clever because it's not a negative, but it is hiding a negative in my view because you're moving away from like the second reel. You're reducing the combinations, and you're paying for it with the anti-bet at the same time. So it's like a double-edged sword they've got in that. But yeah, let's hopefully we'll get a good bonus. I tell you what we'll do now. Okay, let's turn on turbo, and we'll just go through fast. Oh no, is the bonus gonna be in turbo? So hopefully it's not in. Oh, turn it off. Can I control when we spin? Oh, I can control when we spin. This is awesome. Oh, I can't control them. Spin. Okay, so the pigs that are inside the fire ring, you get their cash prizes. The pigs outside, you collect them at the top, you get 3 of them, you get 3 more spins, the fire ring grows, and so you end up being able to trigger more. So as you see, well, that's not on that reel, but if that was on reel 4, you would now get them. So hopefully, we'll start seeing some more on reels 5 and 6. Like, as I said, when I played this in the other video, I managed to fill up all 6 reels, and it's insane. It just went crazy. I think I got like 200 times my bet or something outrageous. Oh, here we go. And they carry over as well. So I've got 3, 2 will count, and 1 will go into the next pot, which is really, really handy because now we only need 2 more, and then we've unlocked everything. There is also the little, oh, boom, we're in. So now, as you can see, like the $160 win there, which will now be encompassed on the next spins. There's some insane prizes that is going on in this slot. Yes, sorry, the scatter, extra spin. That's super cool, super cool. But yeah, when you're playing, I guess, this high with the Andy bet, like the first reel, I'd say the first 3 reels are, you know, you're not making your bet back a lot. You're really hoping for something like that, right? It would be good to see that 160 again, because at the moment we're 20, 30, we're approaching 30 times bet for a win. Oh, here we go. Now it's popping off. This would never happen to me in an actual casino. I've got people who've watched me gamble will tell you this luck never happens. This is so cool. Oh my god, it's going off. I'm glad this happened so you guys could see it, because I really love this new feature. Not entirely too sure I'm a big fan of the theme. But the feature itself is so cool. The feature itself is so cool. I like the simplicity of it. Okay, so that was... Oh, that's just insane. That's like 50... 300... Well, it's less than 100 times bet, so it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like 60 to 70 times bet or something. That's awesome. So it's so cool that you can see that. So we'll quickly just do now the Paytable review. So as we talked about, we've got these flying pigs, what they call the K-Cash, and when they land, they're consecutive in the base game, and then in the free games, there's a lot they're scatters at that point, and then you just grow. You grow the ring as you just saw, and it's just crazy. So the Paytable, as why I said in my original video, this is a very standard Paytable these days. Is that pays nothing in the ways pays, right? You're not going to get a juicy, massive, big win from the pays anymore. It's going to come from like the feature, right? And also, don't forget, this is a ways game, so you're going to be looking at like multiples of these. This is why I always say to people, they'll be like, "Oh, look, but 3 of a kind 10s only pays like 8 cents when we're considering we're betting 4 euros on this, right?" But the thing is it's not. You're never really going to get one way. It's going to be like 2 or 3 ways of a symbol, and so they have to, I guess you have to have it low to compensate for that. But yeah, that was Hell Chef. I was very confused also, by the way. The first time I played it, I was like, what's going on? Why is that symbol stuck? What's happening here? What's he doing in the corner? I was just like, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. But it was, it actually grew on me. I really like the feature idea. As I said, probably not a big fan of the theme, but the feature itself is that, I love it. I love it. It's so simplistic. I hope it does well for them. It felt like a good slot. So yeah, thanks for watching.